Hi everyone, Ian here. So today I'm going to be looking at ChatGPT again and seeing how we can use it to help with some spreadsheet problems I have at the moment. This is some account data that I have from a particular bank that is here in the UK that I use for my business account, and it basically provides a whole load of these quarterly CSV files to me that are broken up into 4 different files. And the problem I have is that actually this data is in the incorrect format for my accounting software, that it isn't recognized. It doesn't enable me to manipulate it anyway, and it's a bit of a pain. So what I want to do is use ChatGPT to reformat it. The problem we have here is that the date is in the incorrect format. It should be DDMMYYY. So numeric day, numeric month, numeric year. And we have commas in the balance. So 33,385. I should say that these aren't at my actual account. This is mock data. I'm not publishing my account data online. Not quite yet, anyway. Yeah, and so you can see we got credit withdrawal, and we're going to ask ChatGPT to reformat it for us. So if I dig into ChatGPT, the first thing actually is see if we can concatenate all this data together, because actually having it in a single file would be a lot easier. So I'm going to ask it, I have a number of CSV files in the same directory. Show me how to concatenate them together. So we could use pandas. What I might do here is actually specify that I don't want to use pandas and that I want to use bash. So the example is pandas. I don't want to go and install all that for some CSV files. Let's tell it bash this time. Simple, literally cat them out into the same file. That's great, but I can see straight away there's going to be a problem with this. Let's try that first of all. Okay, that's actually worked. I thought that we would end up with header information in that, but somehow it's magically been able to avoid that. In fact, actually, you can see that these haven't ended up. So we do need, so let's see if that works. And we've got a full file on this as well, so let's put that in. We could go back to ChatGPT and ask for an update command, but let's go with that for now. Okay, so it has stripped the header lines, but it has not. I'm just going to manually edit these. So it didn't put a new line in after. I'm now going to open a new chat because I want to specify exactly. I have a CSV. I'll give it a couple of examples. So I've said that I've got a CSV with columns date, as we've got the columns in there, given examples of what the data looks like, and then I've asked it to reformat the date column. Now there's other work to do as well. And also it's spitting it out again, as we had in the previous ones, with as separate examples. We want to merge them all as a single example. Okay, so let's copy that code into a new file. Let's change it to concatenated. And then we can just do Python format. Okay, so it's saying the date is not matching the format that's given. And I think that's probably because in here it's looking at this first row. So we literally just need to add this, except looking at this, we can see that actually if we do that, what's going to happen is that we're going to write out something without the headings in the other file. So we need to let it know that we don't want that. Okay, so we've got another example there. Let's use that. And it's complaining that we haven't got the right file name. And that looks like it's actually worked, which is good. Now the only thing we've got to do now is strip these commas from this last column. So go back to ChatGPT and ask it to do that as well. And what is that column? That is the balance column. And we just see if this actually solves the problem. So if you're doing like spreadsheet data, this is really handy. Like I can imagine that you might not be a programmer and doing these things might be a bit of a pain. So manually having like hundreds of CSVs like this and having to reformat them is going to be an absolute pain in the backside. Let's change that to concatenated again. And let's clear that down. So what have we got now? And that looks like it's worked. So we stripped the commas from the last one. We have reformatted the date. We've concatenated all the files together as well from the original data. So now this is ready for me to upload into my accounting software and use. Yeah, I hope you found that useful. I'm going to be looking at more uses for ChatGPT over the coming weeks. Hopefully more complicated than this, but this is a really nice way of getting transformations of data that you might not fully understand how to manipulate yourself. Yeah, so bye for now, and I'll see you soon in a new video.